Yeah, Big Baby JTV, man. Crazy breaking news, man. I'm going to talk on it. Getting this news straight from BBC News, British Broadcasting Corporation News, so it's very legitimate. It's real. It's a controversial online influencer. Andrew Tate has reportedly been detained in Romania as part of human trafficking and rape investigation. Mr. Tate, who has been detained alongside his brother Tristan, had his house raided in capital Bucharest. So I'm going to put this link in the bio, right, so that y'all can read the full article, right? So basically, a lawyer for the brothers confirmed his detention. Reuters said the former kickboxer rose to fame in 2016. Yeah, he was removed from British TV show Big Brother over a video which appeared to show him attacking a woman. By the way, I'm reading this from the website. He went on to gain notoriety online, with Twitter banning him, blah, 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 blah. All long story short, the four suspects appeared to be created an organized crime group with the purpose of recruiting, housing, and exploiting women by forcing them to create pornographic content meant to be seen as on specified websites for a cause. Prosecutor says, according to Reuters News, the brothers have been under investigation since April alongside two Romanian nationals. Video circulated widely on social media appearing to show Mr. Tate and his brother being led away from luxury villa. Romania's Directorate of Investigation, Organized Crime and Terrorism, DETOCT, issued a statement, but did not name the Tate brothers, stating the two British citizens and two Romanian citizens were suspect of being part of a criminal group focused on human trafficking. It also released a video of the raid showing guns, knives, money on display in one room. Mr. Tate moved to Romania 5 years ago prior to gaining worldwide notoriety. Mr. Tate, a British citizen, was born in the U.S., fought professionally as a kickboxer, and won world titles. In 2016, he entered Big Brother's house, but soon removed after a video circulated which appeared to show him hitting a woman with a belt. At the time of his expulsion from the show, Mr. Tate said the video had been edited, calling it a total lie, trying to make him look bad. He went on to gain notoriety online, with Twitter banning him by saying women should bear responsibility for being sexually assaulted. Mr. Tate has been banned from other social media platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, also removing him, saying misogyny is a hateful ideology, is not tolerated. His posts on other online sites promote misogyny and target women have millions of views, with BBC disinformation and social media correspondent Mariana Springs saying earlier this year his content had raised concerns about the worldwide effect he could have. Alongside former U.S. President Donald Trump, he has recently been allowed back onto Twitter following Elon Musk's takeover. On Wednesday, Mr. Tate became embroiled in a war of words with Twitter climate activist Greta Thunberg. Okay, I read the full article off the BBC. So let me break it down like this. We read the full article. That's what happened. He basically got arrested for human trafficking, aka pimping women, all right, to sell themselves sexually online, right? Let me make this perfectly clear, okay? The owner of Playboy, right, did the same thing, okay? If we look at the owner of Playboy magazine, he did the exact same thing. Does that make it ethical and legally right if Hugh Hefner did that? That depends on your morals. That depends on your ethics, right? You look at individuals who volunteer to sell themselves online with platforms like OnlyFans, right? And then you look at exactly who benefits off that. The owner of OnlyFans is like a British millionaire. He's the one who invented and owns OnlyFans. So you could argue that he legally pimps out these women. Now, human trafficking, right, is taking people under without any kind of consent or without any kind of agreement for them to sell sexual services. It's incredibly illegal, and in itself, it's disgusting. They've been investigating Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate and two other Romanians for this for about almost a year, all right? And it's not looking good, bruv. You know what I mean? If they're found guilty, it's disgusting, and I don't rock with that. But what happened was, because he was beefing with Greta Thunberg, who is a 4 times nominated, right, Nobel Peace Prize winner, he brought the heat on him. There's actually a movie, by the way, in the 90s that was called Heat. Starred with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Amazing movie. What it was all about was bringing heat and kind of attention to criminals. Criminals don't want attention put up on them. So if Andrew Tate indeed is a criminal, a man who gets attention towards his online business called Hustlers University, but still brings attention to himself related to a possible human trafficking online thing, that's bad. That's bad. Because Hustlers University is a marketing program that he basically was able to finesse into millions, right? Exploiting and basically using young men and teenage boys' insecurities about money, about strength, about women in order to gain power. That's what it's all about. But think about this also in another logical sense. Why does Andrew Tate exist? I'll help you out. Because there's such a negative stereotype and representation of men, right? There's such a demonization of outward traditional masculinity that Andrew Tate has become the substitute example of that. Give you an example. Pele, rest in peace, 82-year-old soccer football legend, just died yesterday. He was an example of athletic excellence in soccer and inspired multiple generations of soccer players. Why? Because he represented masculinity, he represented excellence, he represented everything great within soccer. Okay? Now, because there's not enough examples of Pele's, of Messi's, of Cristiano Ronaldo's, all those examples are not that influential to younger guys, Andrew Tate has become a de facto substitute of that. And because of that, the overall infrastructure has deemed him bad and evil, when most men literally can understand and agree where he's coming from. You've created a martyr by having him arrested. So my thing is, I'm going to end it off like this. I don't think that Andrew Tate is evil. I don't think that he's bad. I think that sometimes his communication is trash. I think sometimes his ideas are very backwards. But bringing traditional masculinity back in the forefront is not a bad thing. Kevin Samuels was not a bad guy, right? I don't think Andrew Tate is a bad guy. Now, did he do things that are illegal? We're going to see what happens in trial. But I'm going to say it like this. Why does Andrew Tate exist? Let's go deeper. Because traditional masculinity and masculinity in general has been demonized to such a level that you need some pendulum to swing that way. And if feminism, right, and gender ideologies were actually even, they would actually encourage an Andrew Tate and refine his message in a certain way, but they don't. They demonize it and oppress it. And I feel that he's being oppressed because of also his trolling with Greta Thunberg. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Longer video than normal. I had to get a little more analytical on this, man. I think that the quote-unquote matrix or people in power are mad at him, especially going at a 4-time nominated Nobel Prize champion like Greta Thunberg. And a lot of society has gone further in the demonization of men. That's why you have people like Joe Rogan who were supposed to get canceled. People like Jordan Peterson who are about to get canceled. If you don't follow a dominant ideology, you will get canceled or arrested or maybe killed. Kevin Samuels, rest in peace. Sinful to P, rest in peace. Let me know what y'all think in the comments below, man. Like, comment, sub. Big Baby JTV. I'm out.